dome. It's up in your dome.
Hello and welcome to Dinging in the Dome.
Hola.
I'm Chris. This is Kevin.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening.
Well, depending on what part of the world we're talking to, since we are a global brand.
I mean, more depends on when they're listening.
That true. Yeah.
That true.
That true. I know some people might be listening to it. Maybe we're your go to sleep podcast, which would be very depressing. It means we're not that entertaining.
Well,
or we have a very deep voice.
Speaking of going to sleep, we're very old because this year is our 30th high school reunion. Which is insane.
It makes my stomach hurt when you say it. Because I'm like, oh no, like we're like 1980 is closer to 1934 than it is to right now. Fuck.
So yeah, kind of depressing.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? Fucking A.
I sent Chris a text today.
Yeah.
And I just randomly ran down a list in my head of the individuals, and none of them will be named here because we have friends and family members that listen to this podcast.
And respect for the dead.
Of these individuals. But just the sheer number of people that were in or directly in front of or behind our graduating class that have since died.
Yes.
And it's an astonishing amount, like more than 1%. All right, so our graduating class was 180 people.
It was small.
So let's multiply that by 2. So that's
360.
Add it. Triple it. Then.
Triple it.
Yeah.
Okay. 720.
No.
Yeah. You said 180 times 3. I'm sorry.
180 times 3. So we're talking about 540? Yeah. 540. So and that was just listing off the top of my head at least 11 people that I know that did not make it to our 30th high school. Did not make it to the 30th high school reunion.
And I guarantee you this, that we missed a whole bunch of people that we don't know about because the only people that were happening across are people that like we either like see on Facebook passed away. That's how I found out, certain people passed away. Or my favorite is when I call my mother and she's like, honey, I have some bad news. Do you remember insert random person that I knew there? I'm like, yeah, I remember. I know where it's going. It's not going to be like, oh, they had a parade for that person. They got balloons. No, it's always they have terminal cancer and they're going to die in 5, 4, 3. It's like,
well, that's a crazy thing too. It was like you have the things. It's like, oh, cancer. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
And then multiple people suicide.
Yeah.
One individual was literally killed by the police.
Yeah.
Like ODs, alcohol, and it's not like we came from some podunk town, like it was, some dilapidated, Midwestern, Southern, shithole. Like we were a small shore town.
Yeah.
But it just boggled my mind how many people just didn't make it to their,
30th,
40th, 50th birthday.
Oh yeah, well that's the crazy part. It's not like they died yesterday. A lot of these people have been dead for a while, and it's just like, man, you have to respect the fact that you're still out and kicking and doing your thing,
right?
And you feel terrible for those people but that's life.
Yeah, I mean, if we had to do at our high school reunion, if we had to do the in memoriam, like they do at the Oscars, that shit would take for fucking ever.
Christ,
it's fucking wild,
it's
man.
Sad. It's crazy.
But it just made me feel even older.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Let me tell you, I was I got to perform at the Good Karma Comedy Festival.
Chris. Segue, Chris.
Wait.
Speaking of dying, I died on stage.
Actually, I did quite well. Thank you very much. No, what I was going to say is that the crowd there, and I'm like, this is good. And I even said it to them, this is good. You guys are seasoned. You know what I mean? It's not, I don't have, going into a room, and I realized this when I was doing some warm-ups stuff at open mics for a show I was doing at Ardmore, and I went to this mic that was clearly not for me. Right. It was just a bunch of 20-year-olds, right? And not that I can't, like, when Soul Joel's has got a mixture of people.
Right.
There's the spectrum is wide.
Right.
The very, very young and the very, very old. There's a dude that comes to the open mic regularly, and his name is Old Joe. His name is what he writes on the goddamn, like, sign-up sheet, Old Joe. And he lives up to the billing, let me tell you. He's a great dude and very interesting. But, like, I went to this mic, and it was, like, nobody that anywhere near my demographic. Like, all these people technically could have been my kids.
Right.
And I got up there, and it was...
Were they like, ski?
Yeah, I guess. I didn't hear them say that, but I just learned that for the last time on the podcast. But but they were just very, like, you could tell, like, their sense of humor was definitely different than mine. Not that I didn't, like, I got laughs or whatever, like, and it was just a workout shit anyway, so I didn't really necessarily care. When you're in a room full of comics, it's always hard to make them laugh anyway. So you really can't gauge all of your comedy by what you do in open mics. You have to do it in front of...
So the youngsters weren't keen on your O.J. Simpson material?
I didn't do the O.J. Simpson material. So that's the other thing, too. You got to know your audience, right? So when I was at this comedy festival, I did an O.J. joke, and it fucking killed. It killed because they know who he is. So, like, it's as you get older, it's like, okay, like, you see that progression, and you wonder, like, man, like, how many of, let's just say, the 4 years we were in college, how many of the people that we went to school with aren't here anymore?
Right. 4 years went to college? You mean high school?
I mean, high school. Sorry. High school. College is a different story. But right. But I'm saying, like, people that we grew up with our entire lives.
Yeah.
You know?
It's crazy because, like, you know, and I don't know if that's normal. Like, I
don't know what the statistical...
I just like...
I mean, we could say, like, all right, so let's see. All right, here's what I asked. You know what? What's the thing that's on Google? Gemini? Google Gemini, you know what I'm talking about?
Fuck no.
That's the AI that's built into Google now.
Okay.
So Google, let me see if we can find Google Gemini and see if it will help me. Google Gemini. All right, here we go. I'm at Google Gemini.
All right.
Let me ask a question. Chat with Gemini. Here we go. Yeah.
We're chatting with Gemini, folks.
Well, in a minute, I have to go through the terms of service. They're like, we're going to steal all your shit.
Yeah, Chris is getting all his information stolen.
Marvelous.
Like father, like son.
Yeah, Mike does get tricked. All right, so how many, or say what percentage?
Yeah.
What percentage of people live to see their 30th high school reunion? 30th high school reunion. Now, as I'm doing this, what do you think the answer is going to be?
Well, just off the top of my head, I had come up with 1.5% of the people, like somewhere in the neighborhood of 1.5% died. Of the 540 people that were in our graduate class or graduated the year before or year after us, 1.5% are dead.
Okay, so this is wow, holy shit.
What?
Wow. All right. So it said so what Gemini said was there isn't a single definitive statistic for the percentage, but we can consider some existing information. The mortality rates, according to Fox Business News, estimates 1 death per 20. So 1 death per 20, it's 5%.
Wow. Okay. So statistically low.
Apparently, you know. Wow. It's funny. It says, like, the other things that could make you think that someone's dead is attendance factors. It's like they just didn't. You thought they were going to come and they didn't shoot. Their name tag is lonely on the table. It's like they must be dead. They didn't just think I'm not going to fucking. I'm not going to the Ugly Mug in Cape May and stuffing myself into a booth.
Yeah, I mean, not that we went to any of our high school reunions because we didn't. But it's just weird to think that, like, you know, how many people just off the top of my head I knew that had passed away. So yes, we're getting older. Christmas material is not getting any younger.
That's not true. I tailor my stuff to the crowd that I'm with. I mean, I'll tell you what. So getting back to that was an incredible experience. It was a long drive. It was about 3 hours and 20 minutes. But I went there and it was sold out. It was it was standing room only in there. It was packed room. The comedians were all funny. Everybody killed, including me. It was the club owners were happy. The crowd came up afterwards. We're talking to all of us and saying how funny it was. Good, really good, actually. The Walrus Alley's got some decent food. It was funny though when I got there because I didn't know where the fuck it was.
Right.
I like walked into this bar, right? Because it said Walrus Alley, or like there was like a piece of paper on a door. It said Walrus Alley. And I'm like, all right. And I went in there, and there was a staircase going up and a staircase going down. And I was like, looked up in the
staircase. Why are you always going in like wrong entrances? A couple podcasts ago, Chris told us how he ended up in the wrong entrance of the High School Musical.
Twice. One time, like severely injured my mother-in-law, not me, but the fucking dolly that was hanging out.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You're always going in the wrong door. What's that say about you?
I don't know. I like the butt. I like the butt, not the pussy.
I didn't say you were going in the wrong door.
Yes, you did. But anyway, so I see the bar. There's a bar restaurant upstairs. So I walk upstairs and I'm like, and then someone looked at me and they were like, can I help you? I'm like, I'm here for comedy. And they're like, and cool. I was like, and this lady comes out. She's like, what are you looking for? I'm like, I'm here to do comedy tonight. And she's like, at Walrus Alley. And she said, come this way. And so she takes me downstairs and there's a door going out to a literal alley.
and I'm like, there's a dude there whose nickname's Walrus.
Like, yeah, exactly. And he's like, give me all your fucking money. And pull down your pants. Like, oh no.
Beat you with a wrench.
Exactly. So anyway, she leads me out and there was like this, like really, it's kind of like this weird side entrance. There's like barbecue pits because it's a barbecue, like a Southern restaurant bar. And then there was the stairs going down into the, like, it's almost like a basement thing. And it was like it was huge down there. That was great. We had a green room and shit. And it was awesome. Had
you ever met any of the other comedians that were performing?
Zero points. Cool. They were all people I didn't know. They were like, the dude that headlined was hilarious and great. He's been doing it for 30 years. He was on Conan O'Brien, Stephen Colbert, Letterman multiple times. Like, he's like a corporate comic now. Right. So with that crowd, it went great.
Right.
You know what I mean?
For those of you who don't know, corporate comic means that it's someone that they hire to go to like Christmas parties and learning events and things that giant corporations and financial institutions have. Yeah. So they're people that can tell like very even-keeled, non-offensive jokes.
Like, and maybe
very clean comics.
And even like weave in some like, you know, some business related humor. They'd be like, Kager, maybe back in college, but what we're talking about is annual growth. Doug, you know, like, it's like, oh God.
So I remember at my old job, our Christmas party used to be at Hershey. And one time they got a comedian to like perform at the cocktail hour. And whoa, was it the worst idea ever?
Oh yeah.
Because they must not have vetted this dude very well.
Oh no.
Because he started telling like very off color shit, like Muslim jokes and stuff like that.
No.
And like, and then there was like literally a girl there who was Muslim, like worked for our company, like the everything. Like, and like hijab. I was like, and they were like, you know, like get the hook from this dude. It went real bad.
That reminds me of something else funny that happened along those same
This guy bombed worse than you probably will ever bomb in your entire life.
Like, dude, I've seen some pretty colossal ones, but I'm sure that when you're doing like off-color Muslim jokes at a work party, it's gonna go bad for you because that's not what they're there for. They're not even there for. They're legitimately. That's the thing that the guy that I was talking to, the headliner, Moody McCarthy is his name. Great guy. He was talking. I was like, does it ever get like weird? You know, because like you're there to like entertain them, but like it's not like they're like, hey, by the way, the center of this whole event is going to be this performance by this guy. It is, we're coming together for a Christmas party. And also there's a comedian that you might want to listen to maybe, right? It's not like they're there specifically for you. So he was like, no, actually it's been like pretty cool. Like, you know,
it's like cruise ship comics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But it reminds me of when I was at Paychecks and every year at our sales conference, they used to do like a event that was like themed. So one time it was like the 80s. So everyone was wearing like 80s shit, right? One time it was like motorcycle gang shit. So people were wearing leather.
So with people with chains.
Yeah, people were selling meth to the fucking staff of the Atlantis. It was a weird turn of events because usually they're the ones selling drugs to you. but they were like, I don't know. This person had to have gotten fired. I guarantee. They were like, hey, what we should do is we should have these comedians come in, do a little bit of jokes, and then we'll let everybody who wants to go do comedy go up and do comedy in front of everybody. Like just basically
just anybody that worked for the company. Like,
yes. Now look, like at the time, I was not a comedian. I'd never done comedy on stage, whatever. So I didn't know. It didn't seem like a good idea to me because, again, comedy is hard, and I knew that at the very least. Right. But now that I've done it,
and also at the time too, during this time was our band days. So like, I'm sure that or it was either recently after our band days. So you've been on stage before.
No. It was during our band days. Mm-hmm. So what I did know was fucking Marge from Accounts Receivable going up there and trying to tell jokes when she's never done it before in her entire life is not going to go well. So the two
starts roasting like the CEO.
Yeah, that you got a small dick. Pull it out. Let me see. Whip it around. No, but it wasn't that. That's not what happened. But the CEO just would take his dick out and whip it around anyway. So that was part of conference. But no, what happened was the two people they were like on Comedy Central. I couldn't tell you who they were.
Right.
Whatever. They went up, they did stuff. They were fine. They get off. And then the real comedy show begins. Mm-hmm. Right. And the first guy that goes up does some funny stuff. I felt like maybe he probably had done it before.
Right.
And then he gets off stage and then it was like the Apollo in there, fucking bombs away. And when I tell you, like Marge from Accounts Receivable got up there and told jokes, bombed, she left the stage crying, embarrassed, because everyone was like,
crickets.
Nothing. And it's different. When you're doing like an open mic, there's like 10 people in there. So if they're not, making noise, all right, whatever. This is a sea
Unless
full
you're me.
of...
Then you yelled at for making noise.
Well, you made loud noise during someone's set. And they didn't appreciate that. But this is what I'm saying is like 400 or 500 people in a room.
Right, yeah.
So your first time doing comedy, Marge from fucking Accounts Receivable, is in front of 500 of your people that you have to...
of your peers, yeah.
So if you go up there and eat a dick, which you're going to...
Everybody's going to talk about it for the rest of your life.
You might as well quit, right? She probably did. I don't know. But I remember looking in the back, because I was in the back, and I was smart enough to not go on to do this. And there's like the executive row like behind us, like kind of watching this, and they're like looking at each other nervously because literally it's like bomb, right. Crying, leaving, stopping, like everyone's like, and like the comedians that are like kind of bringing people up, they're like, give it up for Marge. Right. And it's like, here.
Yeah, I mean, I had a similar experience, but they decided to do a talent show, and it was like anybody could sign up.
Yep.
And this was at our Christmas party. It was in Atlantic City, actually. Mm-hmm. And it was judged by the executive team.
Of course.
And I think the grand prize was like $500 or something like that. All right. And people were like, you should do it. Like, you're in a band, go up there, play guitar, whatever. And I was like, no thanks. Not a chance in hell. I will destroy anyone who goes up there, no matter what. Right. That's fine. I'll run away with this contest if I go up there. I know everybody that I work with.
Yeah. They're not getting up there like...
I promise you, I got it covered, but I know better. Yeah. Right. So everybody that went up there proceeded to eat shit.
Hold on a second. What? Good night, love. That's my daughter. Oh, you close the door. Thank you. All right, everyone proceeded to eat shit.
Oh yeah,
like bad. What were they doing? So what were some of the talents? I got to hear some of the talents.
So one guy was this Jack Black dude. Went up and did basically a Magic Mike routine.
No, I knew it. You know what? When you said it, Jack Black guy, I'm like, oh no, he took his shirt off.
Dude, not took his shirt off. Like ripped his shirt off, like the Hulkster. Then was doing like calisthenics and what are you talking with ab roller? Like with the wheel, he was doing that on stage and one arm push ups and shit.
Did they have music going on in the background?
Yeah, no music playing. Yes.
Was it like the Rocky montage when he was training?
Oh, it was like, oh, what a feeling.
Water splashes down on him.
So, two other girls tried to do like a skit from like SNL or Mad TV or something like that.
Those never
and it
go
was
well.
like it was like supposed to be like Hillary Clinton and somebody else, and they were like had masks on, and they were like reading from people, but they couldn't see what they were reading because they had the masks on, and it was like as monotone and like as red, and it was like I was squirming in my seat from like uncomfortable, like I had like the shared uncomfortableness.
Yeah,
like
that's the times when you have to leave because like one of two things.
I'm getting I can imagine you're uncomfortable, but you're projecting your uncomfortableness upon me. Like, I was just like I need to leave because this is so bad.
Yeah, because you can't because you don't want to be party to like what's going to happen because crowds are weird.
And then there was like it was funny. No other music, like because I knew other guys that could like play guitar and stuff like that worked. But it was all terrible shit.
Ventriloquism.
Oh no, just like I can't even remember like some of the other ones. I think like someone did like it's like juggling or something like that.
Did they do it poorly?
I don't.
Who won? The question is who won. Someone had to win the $500.
They ended up giving it to like two people, like as a tie. We'll give you each $500.
They're like, this is so bad. We just gotta pay. Double down the payment.
It was brutal. Brutal.
Yuck.
But yeah, that shit's bad uncomfortable. I'm glad to hear it went well for you though.
Oh, it went. It could not have gone in
Connecticut.
It did. It could not have gone better. It's great because like this helps me parlay into other things. I already got like another. There's a dude that is setting up a shore gig in like either Cape May or Wildwood or something like that. Okay. So I'm going to go and do that now. And
awesome.
So like there's the connections you get from it are as good as the actual.
In your stomping grounds, does that make you nervous at all? That like
not even a little bit.
The people that are still alive from our high school might show up and see.
That's right. They're going to watch me die on stage.
I will be front and center.
Yeah, that's right. No doubt. So shifting gears, this is something that is kind of relevant to the last time that we talked. And I want to get your opinion on this.
Okay.
So last time that we did a podcast, we drafted the best 80s action comedies of all time. And one, I think actually your top pick, if I'm not mistaken, was The Naked Gun.
Yes.
They're remaking The Naked Gun.
How?
With Liam Neeson.
Instead of Leslie Nielsen?
Yep.
They're like, hey, his names kind of sound similar.
They're like, LN?
Leslie, Liam, Nielsen, Nelson. So he's not fun. He's not.
Well,
like, that's going to be like Taken.
It's not true. So Leslie Nielsen's obviously very funny.
Right.
Liam Neeson's actually hilarious.
Yes.
He did.
I was just saying he's not
traditional. Like you think of him as, you think of him in various either vehicles or like enclosures. Like it's like caveman and he's like fucking rolling in and somehow they like kidnapped his fiance and he's got to spelunk down and kick their ass or something like that. What was the one that was like, it was like Cold something or other, like, and he was like a trucker, like an ice trucker.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's done the same movie like 1,000 times. Taken, it was like Ice Taken, Plane Taken, Train Taken. No, Train Taken. There was one called Runaway or something like that. I swear to God, I'm not kidding. So like, I understand why you would like be reluctant, but he actually is very funny. He was on the Ricky Gervais Show Extras. I encourage you to look it up. It's hilarious. But I did because it's such a beloved film to you, and I know how I feel about when they are remaking films that I love.
Already out.
You're done already.
Yeah. And not so much a remake, but in a couple weeks the new Ghostbusters is coming out.
Yes.
And it's got like the full cast. Like
everyone's back.
Aykroyd's in it. Bill Murray's in it.
The reincarnated fucking
Ghost of
Carol
Ramis. But it's like I think I can get behind that. I didn't see the one with Paul. The one
I did.
Is it any good? The one
it
with
was
Paul
good.
Rudd and
I
stuff
liked
like
it.
that. Because we talked about it on the podcast, and you were like, "Fuck that."
I said fuck it, right? But then I went and saw it,
right?
And I was like, all right, this is actually better than way better than I would have imagined it would have been,
right?
And it had any right to be, and it did really center around Egon, because Egon's dead.
Right. So his kids.
But it's about him
kids.
and his, because there's like a whole, whatever.
Right. He leaves like
old
farm to his.
Exactly. And the old farm's got the Ecto-1 in it, which was like, again, for me, the thing that actually got me to say, I'm going to give this a chance was just the, like, I guess it was like almost like brush over it or something like that. You just see
the car cover
Ecto-1 and it's like, it's all dirty and shit like that. It's like, oh, I want to see that car again. You know what I mean?
The nostalgia.
And it was good, like, in that way. And Paul Rudd was fine. And the cast, for the most part, came back for that one. And it was really good. So this one coming up, I'm definitely going to watch because I thought the last one was done.
Awesome. I'll have to watch the last one.
Should.
But there's just certain ones that I just like, I don't know, man. Like, it just doesn't sound like even the idea of them remaking The Naked Gun, that type of movie, I feel like has really gone away. The spoof comedy, you know what I mean?
They don't do it anymore. Dude, like
the last ones were all the ones like, you know, the Marlon Wayans.
Yeah, I was about to say the Marlon Wayans, like the Haunted House, and then what was the other one? I know what you're talking
about.
Haunted
House 2.
Yeah, Haunted House 2. But it is. Yeah, it's definitely it's great. It's great they're trying to bring it back because I love those movies. But I don't know that you could do it and it would have the same reaction. So, like, as an example, Leslie Nielsen was standing behind Priscilla Presley as she was walking up a ladder with a skirt on and said, "Nice beaver." And then
she comes out with a stuffed beaver.
Like, that was clever and hilarious, right?
All that stuff. Like, I just,
but the way that Leslie Nielsen did it was so deadpan and serious. It felt very much. That's why it was so.
Everybody
hilarious.
Would be so offended by the movie and not understand that, and not get the sarcasm and spoofness of it. Like, I'm sure.
So I just can't imagine Reggie Jackson. They get fucking Derek Jeter out there. Like, I must kill the queen.
I must kill the queen.
So you're not looking
the queen's dead
it.
though. So
yeah, it doesn't matter.
All right. So
Long Live the King. His sausage fingers.
What should we?
Oh wait, I wanted to ask you one more thing.
Oh, go
about
for it.
Because you did send it to me, and this is a callback to a previous episode, a very, very old episode. I definitely encourage you to go back and watch all of them. But we did a breakdown, I believe, of JD and the Straight Shot.
Oh yeah.
And what we found, so JD and the Straight Shot is James Dolan's band, and James Dolan is the owner of Madison Square Garden
and the Knicks,
and I believe he owns the Coliseum in LA or something like that. Doesn't he?
He owns a bunch of shit. He's a billionaire.
So it came out that he may have allegedly sex trafficked for Harvey Weinstein.
Yes.
Yes.
A masseuse.
Fucking JD and the
masseuse.
JD and the back shots, more like.
Yeah, put that one on your head. Jot that one down.
But so I guess.
Yeah, I mean, am I surprised?
No.
Is it going to be enough to get them to force him to sell the Knicks?
No,
probably not.
No,
I mean,
it depends. Well, I shouldn't say that because it depends. When you start pulling that thread a little bit,
right? See what
there
unravels.
Could be like he's like the biggest sex trafficker on the East Coast,
right? I mean, and people are a lot more in tune to that type of stuff now. Like, you know, I mean, they had the guy that owned the Clippers. They forced him to sell when his like ex-wife or whatever, or his girlfriend at the time, taped him dropping a bunch of N-bombs and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
They forced him to sell a team. I think didn't they force the guy that owned the Phoenix Suns to sell the team
maybe,
too, or something like that?
Fraud or something like that. Yeah. You can get canceled, and then like basically the majority, because again, most of these are all publicly traded companies.
Yeah,
usually.
and the owners can vote you out. Basically.
Yeah, the board of directors is like, look, I'm sorry, but you got to fucking go. Like they did the thing. Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
For all intents and purposes, like the things that are happening right now are. I don't know. We talked about it.
I mean, this guy has been long worn out his welcome in New York, and the team is actually good now. But he's like pissed on so many season ticket holders, old Knicks, like Charles Oakley and all that shit, and Anthony Mason.
Like,
and all
kicked
those
him
guys.
out of a game, or like kicked him
out. Banned him from the fucking.
So
stadium.
like you can't I'm sorry, like that should immediately be dismissal. If you're taking the oak tree out of the fucking garden, you're an asshole. Don't take the oak tree out. Put the oak tree back in the goddamn garden.
Plant the oak tree back in the garden.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, but like, so him being a tremendous piece of shit is not surprising at all.
No.
But like you start connecting the dots and they lead somewhere.
We'll see what happens.
But here's the problem. They force him to sell the team. You know what that team's worth?
Oh my God.
$4 billion.
But no. But if like you said, you pulled, because this alone,
he will still get that money.
If he goes to jail, he might go to jail for a long time.
He's not going to go to jail.
You never know, man. Fucking Weinstein went to jail.
Yeah, I know. But that like,
it depends on how much bad shit went down. If it's just like one thing, they could brush that under the rug, I'm sure. But if it's like you find out, like I said, he ends up being like a tremendous piece of shit. Like he's on the Epstein log or something like that, and he's fucking, whatever. Like then maybe. But I'm not even I would say rooting for it. I hope that he's not that much of a piece of shit. But I'm sure the Knicks fans would love to see him go. I hope
he's such a piece of shit. He fucking sucks.
Yeah,
his band fucking sucks.
He stinks.
He's an asshole of an owner. Slide. And this shit is just getting more and more attention, and players and and other employees within these organizations are getting more and more power and becoming more and more seen. Like the NFLPA just came out with their report card for every franchise
team, right? What they feel
football,
right?
So
what do you say? But explain the report card. It's important to understand that.
It was the NFL Players Association basically filled out a survey that graded every team on certain aspects of the team and its ownership. So
like kind of like what is
facilities, head coach, how they treat families, their medical staff, their training staff.
Everything about the team, their entire experience.
There was some huge surprises, like the Chiefs, who just won, 2 Super Bowls and went to a third in like the last 4 years. Like they were dead last, or second to last.
No, Commanders were dead last.
Yeah, but second to last. Like, and it was surprising, and it came out that like they rated their owner like an F- because he's making shit tons of money and not putting any of it back to the team. And they confronted about him today. They were like interviewing him.
Oh,
and he was not handling it well. God, yeah.
He was sweating.
I can't remember what his name is.
He's sweating like there's 2 people doing the fucking skit at the talent show.
Who owns the Chiefs?
Who owns the Chiefs?
Chiefs owner.
I can't wait for a conspiracy
Taylor
theory.
Swift. No, Clark Hunt.
Hunt. It sounds
Clark
like
Hunt is Clark.
It sounds like something you would call in a bar. Like, I'm looking for Clark Hunt.
Yeah. So apparently he was the lowest graded NFL owner because of a lack of follow through on promises. For example, he promised to renovate the locker room, and then when they returned the next season after winning the Super Bowl, all he did was replace stools with chairs. He just won the Super Bowl.
He went to Costco. He's still got tags on it.
That was it.
You gave me a Kirkland folding chair?
That was him renovating the locker room. So they were like, fuck you, F-.
That's great. So we just won the Super Bowl. What the fuck, dude?
You know, one of the top 5 worst teams was the Steelers.
I don't kidding.
Surprisingly, the Steelers have also always garnered, like Mike Tomlin got the 5th highest grade of any head coach.
Yeah.
But like the worst grade was like how they treat families. The owner got like like the Art Rooney got awful marks. Like apparently they haven't upgraded anything since they built what's not Heinz Field anymore, Acrisure Stadium but that stadium's 20 years old now.
Jesus.
So like they haven't upgraded anything there.
Christ.
So like that shit's the players are getting more and more power. You see it in basketball too. These players can move around. They can force trades. They can do stuff.
Yeah,
and owners got owners sweating because they don't want they don't want the little guy to have
the power
or say in how things are going. And now this dude's got fucking Clark Kent's got a Clark Kent.
C on his fucking 7S.
So he's got a bunch of fucking microphones in his face, and they're like, hey, why do you suck so bad? Why are you such a cheap piece of shit?
Yeah.
Why did you just win fucking 2 Super Bowls and have like one of the most popular people in the entire world as a fan of your team?
Yes.
And you won't even fucking upgrade the medical. You only hire 3 trainers.
Is that fucking, they got Dr. Nick? Hi,
yeah, exactly. Like,
look, it's Mr. McGregor. And
he's
with a leg for an arm and a arm for a leg.
He was like, hamana. Like, he had no idea what to do because he never faced that scrutiny before.
It's great. It's great.
That shit's not under wraps anymore. So, I mean, I hope James Dolan goes to jail forever.
Yes,
even if it was one masseuse that he sent to fucking Harvey Weinstein, the fucking hit the bricks, bitch.
Yep. See you later.
But like, I don't think anything's gonna come. Unless, like you said, unless he pulled that string and unravels a whole greater conspiracy. Then fucking suck on a shotgun, James Dolan.
Based on his music, I would say that there's definitely some bad things happening.
One of the worst things you ever played for me, ever. One of the worst things you've ever done to me on this podcast is make me listen to that. And that includes me eating a tablespoonful of mayonnaise.
That's a very bold statement right there. All right, so
by the way,
yes, go ahead.
I had this is an incredible note. Fucking shout out Warren Sharp on Twitter because I just saw this. So the Hunt family, of which
the Chiefs dude,
this cunt owner is part of.
Yes, Clark Cunt, as Kevin called
they
him.
paid $25,000 for the Chiefs in 1960.
How much?
$25,000 in 1960 for the Chiefs. The franchise value has increased nearly $2 billion just since 2020. It's worth $4.3 billion, and he wouldn't even renovate the locker room. $4.3 billion. Man,
the Chiefs, we just can't stop fucking the Native Americans, can we? Give me these beads for this team.
And they had
they're multi-billionaires now.
And they increased sales tax on the community to pay to add features. And they also threatened to leave Kansas City after their lease expires if the county didn't vote to pay a higher tax rate. So the Hunt family's franchise can increase its value.
Wow.
Dude. So they're trying to put it back on the taxpayers.
Oh, good. I'm glad he's fucking sweating bullets.
People are gonna stop taking this shit, man.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I hope they start, in order for you to make a difference, you don't go.
Yeah.
And you say, until this fucking asshole changes the way he does business, because you can't kick him out necessarily, but you could say, until you change the way that you do business, you take care of your players, you take care of their families.
Right.
You're not fucking trying to put the dime on us.
I think the fans and stuff, because fans will say that shit. Like, they've been saying that shit. They said Colin Kaepernick shit. Like, I'm never watching football again. Yeah. Poll those people now and see how many NFL games they watch.
Exactly.
A vast majority of them have. It was like all the fucking left fucking liberal actors and actresses that said they were going to move to Canada. Guess how many moved to Canada?
Zero.
Fucking none of them.
Well,
bullshit.
Let's not forget about Randy Quaid, who,
I think he got forced to move to Canada.
Yeah, they're like, listen, you are too mentally. You need to roam in the woods with a fucking gigantic beard and rant. Yeah. Go right ahead. You can put whatever you want on the internet.
Go talk to a reindeer.
Go to Saskatchewan and get the fuck beat it.
So we
loved you, Uncle.
I think that those people have less conviction and are willing and will move the needle less than actual players and stuff like that. That can
they can say, I'm not going to play here.
I'm not going to play for you.
Yeah, fuck that.
And they'll sign elsewhere. They'll go to a better team, better ownership. That will change shit. Yeah, that will 100%. Get teams to change stuff, because when you're in the national spotlight, when you're a team like the Chiefs, who've been incredibly successful, have very popular players, potentially one of the best, if not the best quarterback ever, eventually, he's gonna say, yo, this shit's gotta fucking change.
Or I'm not playing here.
Gone.
Yeah. Because they have the choice to not sign with you, pal. All right.
You want to talk about the new thing that we're going to do on the podcast?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
So we have a new segment that we're going to be premiering soon. Not today, but we're going to talk about it.
Yeah. It's called docking. We're going to take our penises out, and he's going to stuff. He's got a foreskin. I don't. And then he's going to just...
Hold on. First of all, that's very wrong. I'm very... Very cut. Almost too cut.
I'm too cut.
Yeah, too cut.
Give me my dick back.
They took too much off the top.
You'd be like Liam Neeson. I don't know who you are. I know you have my foreskin.
Forsaken. Taken and forsaken.
Fortaken.
Yeah. So, yes, it's not docking. It's called This or That.
Yes.
So we're going to take the most debated topics on the internet, and we're going to judge once and for all
whether it's
this or that.
This or that.
We'll give you an idea. Buffalo wings.
Yes.
Drumsticks or flats?
Drumsticks.
I am the same. I am drumsticks as well.
I like drumsticks. I think flats.
I will say, I don't care. I don't.
I'll eat the fuck out of wings. If you can eat all flats.
I don't. It doesn't. I don't have I'll eat the fuck out of them.
Wait,
but
I will say if I get
the drums is just it's just a convenience factor. I think the wing portion is tastier than the drum.
Yep.
But the drum, I'm not pulling bones out and stuff like it. It's simple.
We have figured out cars that can drive themselves, but we not figured out the technology to be able to make it easier to eat flat.
I mean, there are people, you go online, watch a YouTube video, there are people like twist it, pull it.
Yeah. What happened now?
My phone's ringing. The fuck is this?
Oh my God.
Some bullshit. No, I'm fine. Everything's fine.
That's right.
Yeah, when you have a 2-year-old at home and every phone call on the road is full like, panic. No, it's some bullshit call. But like, I mean, like there's one you like twist it, pull it, and then you just
like
eat
like you're talking like the competitive eaters, like almost to a degree.
But like I'm just talking about from a sheer time perspective. Like I'll prefer a drumstick.
Yep.
Both tasty. I'm not gonna not eat wings if you give me mostly flats than drums.
But if you ordered wings and it came to you and it was all flats, would you be bummed out a little bit?
No, I'd wonder why.
You'd be like, wait, why'd you just give me?
I'd probably ask and be like,
yeah, man.
But I'm not gonna send them back.
Right.
They're fucking awesome. They're wings.
Who doesn't love wings?
I'll tell you what am I getting? Boneless wings.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
saucy nugs.
Saucy nugs or trash. That's another one you can go back and listen to.
So mountains or beach?
Ooh, that's a hard one. And not because I've gone to the mountains a lot, but because I like the mountains a lot and I grew up at the beach. Today, I would say mountains.
Okay. I'm beach all day.
I love the beach. Don't get me wrong. But like the things that don't happen at the beach or that don't happen in the mountain are I don't get sand in every possible orifice, crevice, whatever, right? If I'm eating food at the mountain, maybe I have like a friendly bear that comes around, you know. Like,
I think friendly is.
How you know
it's more likely to be cocaine bear.
Oh yeah.
You'd be like, give me cocaine bear.
I'm like, come on, man, suck your dick.
Share, bear, share. Be a share bear.
Yeah,
be a care bear.
Yeah, be a care bear. A cocaine care bear.
It's a bear with like a mirror and like lines cut up on
it. A razor. Dude, cocaine bear. Fucking rules. By the way.
That's an extra care bear. You care very much. Thank you for sharing.
Exactly. It's like, listen, man. You've had a lot tonight. You can't I'm not gonna. Does the fucking belly just like still puts a line out?
I think
that rail.
I think I mean, it's peaceful. There's skiing. There's
there's lakes. There's like it could be like the temp. Depending on when you're going, the temperature could be fantastic. Like so, there's all still like you still have bodies of water there. There's still like more to do. I just think, look, man, and you'll.
Recreationally, there's much different things to do than beach stuff.
It depends on the mountain that you're on.
Right.
Right. Like, so the beach is going to have like shops every 5 seconds. It's going to have, lots of things to do. But
if you have kids, you have to drag a fucking literal wagon full of shit to the beach for them to.
Dude, wait till they get older.
Be there for.
Dragging like a fuck. I swear to God, we were in Ocean City, New Jersey, and we were staying at I don't know, whatever street we were on, but going off the boardwalk, it was like a godsend. And I was like, I can't believe that we haven't been doing this all along. There was a path of almost like, I want to call it like gym mat type stuff that went all the way down.
Like a waffle.
But it like kind of like curled down till you got to the actual beach. Mm-hmm. So you didn't have to like literally scorch your feet on the hotness of the sand. Right? Like you could just kind of like walk there and it was easier to drag your goddamn like 5,000 pound.
We stayed at a place in Cape May and you literally like the place we stayed, you literally like tipped the guys like $10 and they would literally take all your shit down there and set up for you and set it all up.
That's
for
brilliant.
You. You have to do nothing.
You would go beach?
Oh yeah, I'm beach all day.
Yep.
And the beach is my happy place. Like I love the ocean. I grew up there.
Mm-hmm.
I live for it. It used to be a lot. I mean, now I have a 2-year-old, so going to the beach is like a lot less relaxing. But it used to be like I would sit there, I would read a book, I put on some music, have a couple pops. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, dude.
Relax. Rando titties and ass would walk by like in a fucking bikini.
Nobody's complaining about that.
Very very nice thing that does not happen in the mountains.
I mean, there's titties in the mountains. What are you talking about?
Like maybe if fucking Bigfoot walks by.
Man, haven't you ever seen fucking any Jason Friday the 13th movies? They're always taking their tits out in the lake.
Then you get fucking, and then you take a fucking machete to the chest.
Whatever, you still got tits? I still got titties.
Those are dead tits. Wow. But yeah, so we're going to be bringing up these types of topics. And we'll go. It's called This or That. We'll ultimately judge for ye how these things should go.
Yes.
So that will be coming soon. Also coming soon. I cannot believe it.
Oh, sorry.
Unfortunately, no. Yeah. Tomorrow is March 1st,
which means
March Madness, which means
Cinco
de Mayo is only 2 months away.
Oh, dude, it warms the cockles of my heart.
So angry.
I'm so happy. But this return of Cinco de Mayo. But it's not Cinco de Mayo, really.
Well, it's still Cinco de Mayo because I stink at it. So this year, we decided to put a positive spin on it. We're going back to the 90s, and we're doing the best of. We're doing the best of, not the whole 90s. It was 1990 to 1994, right?
4 or 5.
90, 91, 92, 93, 94.
94. Yeah. 90 to 94. The best.
Going back to the 90s.
Best of the early 90s.
Of the early 90s.
So the only thing that makes me nervous about this, is that Cinco de Mayo has become like it's in the zeitgeist of the world. People know what Cinco de Mayo is. Mm-hmm. And now we're turning it to like Sweeto de Mayo. Like,
no, it's still Stinko.
There's nothing stinky about it.
Yeah, one of us has to stink at either drafting.
Yeah.
Or what the end result is.
I know, but the things that we're picking don't stink. They're going to be great.
Yeah, there's going to be people that are mad that think we stink for not picking certain things that they love.
Well, that's true.
We've done so much hateful shit. I just can't do negative fucking...
Yes. We've shit on a lot of stuff. Yes. And by the way, we'll continue. But like, I agree that this is the thing that makes like, what if like flipping Cinco de Mayo on its head like triggers the apocalypse? You don't know.
I'm all for it.
We had a good run.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, we're going to be back.
No, we didn't.
Well, after we haven't really talked about Magic Mind all that much, but I do have some more Magic Mind coming to the house in a few days, which I'm very excited about.
Yes. Magic Mind. It will usher in the apocalypse.
We'll be right back after this word from Magic Mind. Hey there, dummies. It's me, your beloved host, Chris. And I'm here to talk to you today about Magic Mind. We've been talking about it all podcast, but I wanted to give you my own personal endorsement about this little beautiful green shot that I am now in love with. Mwah. Instead of having my normal cup of coffee in the morning before I went to the gym, I took this lovely little green shot. And let me tell you something. I had focus, I had energy. It was a great workout. Usually our Saturday workouts at F45 are pretty tough, and this thing got me through it okay. And here's the best part. When I came home, I had no desire to have a cup of coffee. Not at all. So the story is, the founder of Magic Mind, James Bashara, who is also an entrepreneur, he's got a whole bunch of businesses, he was having a problem with his heart. He went to the hospital and they told him, hey, you got to cut down on the caffeine. He decided to make something that he could replace, still get what he needs out of that cup of coffee in the morning and more. And he created Magic Mind. Pretty awesome. Now, this is an all-natural shot. This little green tea shot has got things for immunity, things to reduce your stress, energy, focus, so nootropics, adaptogens, matcha. There are vitamins in it. So like, this is a really, really healthy way to subsidize your caffeine use. It may not replace it completely, not right away, but this will definitely help you get off that caffeine. So what I want you guys all to do is to go to magicmind.com and check it out. Test it. Get a little 5-pack. They're not expensive, and try it. So go check out magicmind.com, and you know what? If you want to leave a little note saying that Digging in the Dome sent you, that wouldn't hurt. Magicmind.com. Get your energy, get your productivity up, and do it without caffeine. All right, now let's get back to the show. And we are back. The apocalypse hasn't happened, and you've just had Magic Mind.
Your mind has been magicked.
We hope so. So we're going to talk a little bit about something
Mind?
We can't talk about Magic Mind. I was just saying that I've got some coming soon in the mail. Magic Mind has become part of my routine, and I gotta be honest. Again, like it really helps you work out better. It gives you mental clarity. I have had less caffeine because of it, so it does work.
Staves off the gay.
I didn't say that.
Magic Mind makes me prevent you from being gay.
If you don't like that kind of thing, then all right. So now
nothing could prevent Chris from being gay. My apologies.
Yes, nothing's going to stop me.
No, stop me now.
Which actually,
I'm having a good time. I'm sucking some balls.
All right. With that, we're going to move on to something that we both love having in our mouth, and that is Spout Off.
Move closer to your world, my friend. Take a little bit of time.
Hello, this is Dennis reporting again.
All right.
I don't like the way you turned that.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, call it.
Tails. Tails never fails.
Heads.
Fuck. Tails fails.
Tails failed that time. Well, don't worry. I'm going to go off with a
No one else never fails. Magic Mind.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to go with a...
I'm just kidding. It fails all.
May not fail. May not, no, not a guarantee. I'm going to go with a quick and easy one.
Okay.
Cape May County. Do not give the devil a foothold in your life. Rage is not the answer.
Rage is not the answer. What about Rage Against the Machine?
Oh,
They were the answer for me in the late 90s. Rage Against the Machine fucking rules.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Rage is not the answer. All right. North Cape May. A recent spouter wrote, "No one wants to have an abortion. If that is the case, why not?" Question mark.
That's fantastic.
I got abortion. Why not?
Why not? Sounds like a billboard to me.
You sold me.
Okay,
let's rewind a couple years.
So I'm gonna go on the
no one wants to have an abortion.
I guess
pretty sure
it wasn't
at least a handful of people out there.
It wasn't a landslide victory when the courts overturned that.
Might be a handful of people.
All right, I'm gonna go with a quick and dirty one from the Villas.
Quick and dirty is the Villas all over.
100%. You're gonna like this. Here's another hijacked word: taxes. Now it's enhanced revenue. Snap out of it. And slap it to a Sim Jim. Oh yeah.
Enhanced revenue.
Enhanced revenue. Snap out of it.
Is that what they're calling? Is that what they're calling? Who's calling taxes enhanced revenue?
I think this guy from the Villas.
Got it.
That's my guess. I don't think anyone else is doing it.
Staying in the Villas.
Yes.
Boy, oh boy, the person who commented on being narrow-minded spout off. All one sentence, comma.
Wow.
Really is not a happy person, comma, at all. Any more complaints about life, exclamation point? Says the person who's complaining in the fucking spout off section. I just love, boy, oh boy, the person who commented on being narrow-minded spout off.
Yes. That's, what the fuck?
I have to try to translate that.
I think
what he was trying to say is he was trying to talk to somebody who had previously commented in a spout about being narrow-minded.
Yes.
And he was saying that this person is being narrow-minded by talking about people who are narrow-minded. The paradox on this person is just, I'm sure, just has melted their brain.
Oh, 100%.
Melted mine.
Yes, for sure. All right. So this one is, I'm going from rage and anger about enhanced revenue.
Yes.
And the
devil.
The devil giving a foothold, because rage is definitely not the answer.
Right.
But Wildwood, my favorite pizza is from a new place in WW on Pacific. WW. Not open in the winter, though.
Thanks.
So why are you telling me now? Save this spout for like fucking...
It's the middle of summer.
Yeah, then tell me in June. Like, that would be helpful. Oh, you know what? There's so much...
My favorite place, which I will not name, and I will also abbreviate West Wildwood to WW.
WW, like it's World War.
As if there was like a word limit on this, because clearly there isn't. If you see some of these, they're literal paragraphs. And then they're just like, they're not open. That sucks.
That's it.
I want pizza now.
Bad news. You don't know where it is. It's on Pacific, so good luck with that. And they're not open, so also great luck. Good luck figuring this one out.
I'm hungry. Yeah, I want pizza.
Why are you giving me fucking mysteries to solve instead of just telling me where this place is?
My favorite pizza place is closed. I'm hungry.
All right.
All right. Delhaven, which is
Villas adjacent.
Yeah, Villas
Villas
adjacent.
adjacent.
Trump did not broker a deal between Israel and Palestine.
That was it?
That's it.
Wait, Trump did not
Broker a deal between Israel and Palestine. Okay.
All right. Did anyone say that? Is this a response to someone saying, hey, you know what happened? Trump brokered a deal.
I'm sure this gentleman from Delhaven has the inside scoop, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He definitely knows for sure.
Oh, do you think that he travels regularly to Capitol Hill so we can listen? All right. Now, from vague
definitely knows for sure.
From vague to specific, because this is the first time I think that I've ever seen this.
Okay.
North Wildwood. Champ here. So this is a person.
Oh, he named himself.
I am, which I
unless
respect.
Unless he's calling himself the champ.
I'm the champ. The champ's here.
The champ's here. It's John Cena. I knew it.
I can't see him in here. So, no, this is about him not seeing his bike, apparently. So he said, please see my post about my stolen bike. A crazy world we live in where people just take it with no regard. But I'd like to say thank you to all of the caring messages, hopeful words, and understanding. Honestly, to some, this would seem like a negative experience when actually it is not. The hundreds of people I have spoken with or two are genuinely concerned for my dilemma. That was the end of the sentence.
Okay.
I really don't care about the bike anymore, which is why you're spouting about it now. I now know and understand that I have caring friends in my community. I thank you. These gestures restore my faith in humanity. And that was it.
Well,
there you go.
I'm sorry about your bike.
Yeah. All right, pal.
To quote the great Tom Segura, bikes. Some of you will get that. The North Cape May. Here we go. Give the ferry to Elon Musk, and instead of a fare increase, within a year, he will pay you to cross the bay.
What?
First of all,
what the fuck?
Let me again explain for the people who aren't local to our area where we grew up. Between Cape May and Delaware, there's a ferry that will take you across the Chesapeake Bay to Lewis, Delaware, from Cape May and vice versa.
Yes.
It is a ride that you can literally drive your car onto, and it will ferry you across into Delaware. I don't know why giving the ferry to Elon Musk will make it free, but he will also pay you to cross the bay. I don't think that's how Elon Musk works.
I'm fairly certain it is not.
Is he making an electric ferry?
Maybe.
I don't know anything about the electric ferry.
It seems dangerous when you're putting electricity in water.
I'm sure there's electric boats.
Oh, sure.
They're probably super fucking expensive.
Yes.
So I doubt that an electric ferry would not create a fare increase. I'm sure the fare would increase if Elon Musk bought the Cape May ferry. Also, why is Elon Musk buying the Cape May ferry? I don't understand.
Okay.
I don't understand your mental issues.
All right, Cape May. This is wild.
Okay.
All you whiny liberals who think guns are bad, that ask why gun ownership in Israel just went over 1,000% since the attack started. The Israeli government is, in all capitals, expediting gun applications in full capitals, full speed, and shortening any wait time. So, okay, I know exactly what you'll say. Oh, this won't happen here, or something as stupid as, we don't need guns, the police or military will take care of us. There was a reason, or founding fathers, put it in our Constitution. Only you liberals don't think we need it. Guess again.
Pretty sure there's a war going on. Maybe that's why gun ownership increased.
Yeah, I'm being bombed. What are you fucking talking about, man? I don't think anyone's bombing the
Villas?
No, it's Cape May. So, but no,
still not.
No, and not even the Villas. Even though it probably could, that might actually improve things.
A nuclear attack would not phase the Villas.
I don't think so
because
they keep on roll. They're all mutated already.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fine.
All right, so I have not one but two spouts complaining about leaves. So Lower Township. Lower Township. Lower Township picked up leaves while all of the leaves were still on the trees. Make it make sense. This pile will sit out in the street till the spring. Sorry, not sorry. What? So you're not sorry that your pile of leaves will sit out until for spring? I'm pretty sure a healthy wind will take your leaves away.
Yes.
Eventually.
Yes.
They're not going to sit out there for an entire season. Now, Middle Township. All of the offshore townships need to realize there is climate change. The leaves are falling later. They need to be picked up later. Thank you. The people are very concerned about when leaves are going to be picked up. One individual believes that it's because of climate change.
Of course.
The leaves need to be picked up at a different time.
That's what it is. All right, dude. Oh my God. The Villas.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in all other things, the Villas is not the place you want to go to for quality something, but for spouts.
There are nice places in the Villas that are close to the bay water. Very picturesque. The sun sets over there.
Yeah, my mom goes to Bay all the time.
But
the
majority of the Villas is podunk white trash.
This is what I would say. All natural earth accoutrements in the Villas, like any visage, like the bay, the water, the rocks, whatever. Great. All the man-made things in the Villas, fucking terrible. It's 100% bad. I'm telling you right now.
Everything's rusty there.
Yes. Very
the saltwater air has not done the Villas any justice.
They still smoke in diners in the Villas, I'm sure. All right, so the Villas. To the Karen who yelled to me, the carts are supposed to stay on the parking lot. I was crossing into the lot to get to my car on the sidewalk. It was the easiest way to get to my trunk. The wheels froze on the front of the cart. I couldn't move it, and she yells, "This!" And what exclamation points.
Mm-hmm. What'd you yell?
What goes around comes around. This was at my favorite grocery. Everyone in the store was very pleasant, until Karen.
There are apparently the Giant up the street from where we live has these. Me. So the Giant up the street from us, Christopher.
Yes, I got you, dude. I was looking at more shit.
So the Giant up the street.
Yeah,
they have the carts now that will lock the wheels if they think that you're
trying to steal it.
Yeah, if you're stealing shit.
Yeah.
So this guy, they probably thought he was fucking walking off of the cart, and they locked it up on him.
Oh yeah, and he was like, mad. "What are you talking about? These are my pork chops."
What goes around comes around.
Dude, it's so fucking funny. Dude, what goes around comes around. She yells this. What goes around comes around. Well, which would mean what goes around comes around, that something that you did. Well, so what kind of egregious fucking crime did this man commit trying to get to his car?
Just because he went on the sidewalk with his cart to go to his car.
You're stealing that cart.
For sure. All right. So Wildwood Crest.
Yeah.
This is wild. I have no idea what any of this means, but it made me laugh. Met my, and this is in quotes, nearly everything I know in life.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So
met my,
and then in quotes, nearly everything I know in life in the Crest. I think what he's trying to say
his wife,
right.
Or her husband,
whatever. A lot of years at the Commander and at the Regal until it changed in a flash. There's a lot of hot and new blood in town, you know? No, I don't know.
No, I don't know what you're talking. What the fuck was that?
Met my nearly everything I know in life in the Crest. A lot of years at the Commander and at the Regal until it changed in a flash. There's a lot of hot and new blood in town, you know? He's like, I think he's trying to say, I met my wife many years ago at these old establishments, and then it all changed.
Yories, get into your appetite.
Now there's a lot of young and hot pussy in town, you know? You know? Sure do now. Sure do.
I love it. That's so great. All right. Again, the Villas. I can't.
Can't stop, won't stop?
No. If Trump doesn't like it in the USA, then leave. Go to Russia and see what they will put up with there. He would be in jail. Is this what Republicans want? A sick man that does nothing but talk trash on everyone and everything that compares us with a third world country? I'm so afraid for our democracy.
He said Trump didn't like it in America. He loves it here.
I know. What are you talking about? Like,
It's like favorite place in the world.
Exactly. He was a president here.
All right. This is the last one I'm going to read.
All right.
It's insane, but it's so insane that the what do you call the person that, not the editor, but the person that
the moderator.
The moderator had to comment on it.
Yeah.
Occasionally the moderator will make a comment on some of this lunacy.
I mean, like, and by the way, this moderator has the most restraint of any person ever because most of these deserve a, what are you talking about? Go ahead.
So, Wildwood Crest. Some of you on here slammed me, and slams in all caps, when I said I had a $13,000 tax mistake last year and said I should have paid my taxes, blah, blah, blah. And now I'm all caught up. None of you said nothing, and nothing's in all caps,
yes,
about Hunter Biden and old Joe's fraud. Now Hunter Biden hasn't paid $1.4 million in taxes, but that's okay, right? Oh, didn't we hear Joe Biden's speech to us talking about all caps, taxing the rich, and they should be paying their fair share of taxes? Well, what about Hunter? Here's what I'm going to tell you. Prison. That's what some of you said about me because I'm a conservative in the comments section. Prison. And then after that is the note from the moderator that says in italics, I'm trusting that you caught up and did not have to go to prison.
Good for you.
So great.
All right, I got one more.
All right.
Townsend Inlet. I love this so much. Just purchased a pair of new Trump gold sneakers. Collector's item.
$4,000 a pair or something like that?
Won't be wearing them to play pickleball. Say it loud. I'm MAGA and proud. And with that,
people hate or love pickleball.
I'm not playing pickleball in my gold Trump sneakers.
How much did this cost? $400?
Well, yeah, $400, something like that.
Is
that what it is? Let's see. Oh wait, where's Gemini? Google Gemini.
All right,
we're going back to Google Gemini.
I don't think you need to do that. It's just I could look it up. Trump sneakers price. Whoever finds out first, the other person has to do a shot.
No,
$400, $399.
I already said $400.
Yeah, but I confirmed it, so you have to do a shot.
Suck a dick. All right.
No, I'll do a shot. I'm not sucking a dick.
Yeah, you're gonna do a shot of something.
Take a shot.
Yeah. All right. So here we go.
All right.
We have the draft.
We do.
So this one I literally came up with like today.
Yeah.
But it's great and it's easy. Because I feel like, and I've just watched a lot of shows lately where I've just noticed sometimes people get cast in things because of their looks. And I'm not saying like Sydney Sweeney because we all like her looks. Wow. I'm saying like odd looking people. So this draft is of the weirdest actors ever.
Of all time. So we can go back.
You can go as far as you want.
Okay.
All right.
So I guess weirdest is kind of subjective and, you know, is based on the, I think individual. I think there are some where a lot of people would
say yes.
Yes, for sure.
So let's maybe keep it to more mainstream actors. That,
I mean,
like I've got some like weird ones that for honorable mentions that didn't make the list, but are definitely strange looking.
Yeah, and I'm not going to go back to like the 1930s and be like, oh yeah, there was this weird guy named fucking Fernandel. You know what I mean? Like what? Nobody cares or knows who that person is.
Exactly.
So we're gonna flip. Who went first last time? What was the last draft?
You went first last time because you picked the Naked Gun, and I picked.
Oh yes, that's right.
So I get to go first this time.
Okey-doke.
Holy macaroni! I got a lot of choices, but I'm gonna go with what my first instinct is and say the great actor. Fantastic actor, Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be the 101.
Yeah.
He's like the quintessential fucking weird looking dude.
Dude, I mean, like, even the whore that had sex with him in Fargo said, funny looking fella. I mean, remember, how's it going, youth? Like, young people or something shit like that?
Yeah, he's an unusual looking actor.
Yes, indeed.
I would say for sure.
Yes. And he's been but also, and this to me like speaks to it, is like a fantastic actor.
Yeah.
He's been in so many
amazing.
great movies.
Dude,
Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, just I mean the Adam Sandler appearances, and then Airheads.
Dude, come on.
And it's just like one of the not Airheads. Yeah, it's Airheads.
There was
right?
an Airheads, yeah.
100%. Yeah, okay, yeah.
100%, yes.
Yeah.
No, yes,
he's
definitely.
fucking great in that movie.
Yes, fantastic.
But yeah, that would have been 1,000%
your first pick.
My first pick.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Like, but it shows you like because again, like part of being on screen, being on camera, is that there is some level of aesthetic. Please, what's the word?
Aesthetically,
you're pleasing. Yes. So I think that Steve Buscemi he's gone over the mountain.
Yeah,
and,
he looks like a flounder.
Transcended.
His eyes are all over the place.
Yes, you fucking mess.
All right, so speaking of eyes all over the place, my first pick is a very talented actor. A lot of people think he's very attractive, and unlike Steve Buscemi, who some people will argue is not attractive.
Funny looking fella.
He is a lot of times jacked in the movies that he's in. But he is a weird looking dude. His eyes can't seem to stay in the right position.
Yeah.
He comes from a very fine acting family. He played the clown in It, and that is Bill Skarsgård.
Bill Skarsgård, good pick.
Skarsgård.
Skarsgård. And he
Pennywise the clown.
He's actually going to be they're.
Here comes the remake.
Yep. They're remaking The Crow, and he is the Crow.
Yep. He's also in that movie that I sent you, and now I can't remember the name
Barbarian,
of it.
He's in that. He was great in that movie.
The one I sent you, now I gotta go look.
Billy Kills World or something like that? Bill Kills World or
I can't remember the name.
Steve Kills World?
Boy Kills World.
Boy Kills World.
Looks fucking incredible. He's in that too.
Well, he's moving into.
He's a good looking dude, but who's also very weird looking.
Yes, but I mean, in order for you to be cast as Pennywise the Clown, a very odd looking character.
Yes,
you have to have the natural.
His eyes get like
His
one eye. He's got a traveling eye, man.
Yes.
Not a wandering eye, a traveling eye.
Like the Wilburys.
Yeah.
All right,
and then my next
Numero
one.
dos.
I'm between two here.
Who would it be? Don't take the one that I want.
I think I'm gonna go with I'm definitely going with Gary Busey.
Fuck. Yeah.
Gigantic teeth, crazy fucking looking motherfucker. Man. Not only a weird looking dude,
by the
just
way,
a weird dude.
All right, so wait.
And he was in a very bad motorcycle accident.
Sure, but in fairness, he we were talking about this again, the correlation. Action comedy movies, Lethal Weapon was one of the ones that we kind of highlighted, right? I think that was one of your picks, right?
Yeah.
So he was the main villain in that, and he was like, I would say on the cusp of like, all right, he's kind of a handsome dude,
right?
But his teeth are like ridiculous. And then Something About Mary came out, and we were like, Jesus Christ, right? And he was in also Under Siege.
Yes.
And then he's not looking great. Then his face got fucked up by a motorcycle accident, and now he looks downright terrifying.
Yes, and he's an insane person.
Yeah, and he's yes.
I sent you that thing, which may or may not have been AI created about buttered sausage.
Yes.
We could put it in here. It's fucking weird. It's fucking.
I'll tell you what. I wouldn't be surprised if you did, but I did say
that's the thing. He's so crazy and weird looking, and like if it turned out to be not AI, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised. And that's the scary thing about AI.
Let's talk about your cable ace award.
Let's talk about buttered sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it out of my face. What about buttered sausage?
That's not your jam. It's not your thing. You don't like it?
It's not my jam. I don't buy jam. I buy honey, and I kiss it on the lip.
Yes.
Is it done convincingly in the right thing, in the right ratio, it's really difficult to tell the difference.
Yes. Okay.
You're on for two.
Ooh. All right. So I'm glad this one did not get taken,
Okay.
but this is definitely my numero dos. Mickey Rourke.
Oh yeah, definitely a weird.
Yeah,
looking
Mickey
dude.
Rourke played Marv in Sin City, and if you've ever read that comic book, well, if you have not, I suggest it. If you have, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Very.
He played the bad guy in Iron Man 2.
Yep.
Whiplash.
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 But if you look at Mickey Rourke in the 80s,
my bird. Where is my
Where's
bird?
my bear? He stole his
bird.
fucking Sam Rockwell stole his shoes. He's like, I'm taking your shoes. He's like, all right, I guess whatever, dude.
Yeah.
But Mickey Rourke he looks wild.
Yeah.
Remember the wrestler, like how he looked in that shit?
Oh God, yeah.
But he did get Marissa Tomei, so
Yeah, even like now, like right now, he looks insane.
Yes.
He is and you can't, I don't know, he looks almost like he had his face completely reconstructed.
Yes.
Like it's really, really odd to look at.
Yep. Yeah, it's he's pretty banged up. But this is the draft that we're in. Is weird looking people. So my next one, yes, I'm so glad this one's here. Number 3, Ron Perlman.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
the
like when
giant chin of.
they're like, hey, we want you to play Hellboy, and they were like, how much makeup do you think we think we need? Like about 15 minutes. I don't know. You look
the fist. That's all I need.
yeah, we didn't put we don't your face. You're cool.
We'll fucking spray paint a whole. We'll spray paint a whole can red. We're good.
He looks like his head.
His chin is this
Like this,
big.
yeah.
Like his bottom of his face is
You'll see it.
enormous.
It's huge. Yeah, dude, it's ridiculous. But yeah, 100% and fantastic actor. Been in tons of stuff. He was in Sons of Anarchy, like probably one of the most famous things that he did. He's been in 1,000 movies. Like he's a character actor.
Yeah.
He's a great actor,
Fantastic
by the way.
actor. He's fucking Clay in Sons of Anarchy, which is one of my fucking favorite TV shows of all time. Yeah. He's phenomenal in it. Awesome actor. But man, does he have the biggest fucking head in the universe.
Yes.
Like
if he headbutted you, it would end your life or ruin it.
Yeah.
One of the two things.
All right.
So I've got Steve Buscemi.
Mm-hmm.
I've got Mickey Rourke and Ron Perlman. You've got Bill Skarsgård and Gary Busey.
Yep.
You are on for 2.
All right. I'm so happy this one made it back to me because I was for certain it wouldn't. And that's Willem Dafoe.
Oh, fuck. God damn it.
You want to talk about somebody who looks insane at all times and is a fantastic actor, but just looks out of his mind.
I also think that he doesn't look any different than he's looked for like ever. Like they had him replay the Green Goblin, and how long was that ago? Like, was that 20 years maybe? Almost?
I think.
When was the first Spider-Man?
Spider-Man,
yeah.
Hold on, I'll look. The first one was the first one with Tobey Maguire, 2002. So
that's 22 years ago.
22 years ago, yeah. Yeah.
So and what was that? That movie came out, 2 years ago? So it's about 2 decades. Yeah. And he looks exactly the same. He's a fucking vampire. And he played a vampire, too, in a movie.
He's been in a ton of shit.
Yeah.
But he looks ludicrous.
Odd.
Like
crazy.
A bananas looking dude.
By the way, if you've not seen it, there is a movie. I think maybe Ty West directed it. It's called The Florida Project. It is excellent. It's got Willem Dafoe in it. He's very good. All right. So who's your next one?
Man. All right.
Don't take my pick. Please don't take my pick.
This is tough. You know what? It's too easy. It's a layup pick, but I'm doing it. Danny DeVito.
It's a great one.
Dude, what a fucking weird looking dude.
Dude, they had
him. And Always Sunny's fans.
They had him play. Yep. They had him play the most odd depiction of the penguin.
Oh yeah,
he was a actual penguin. Remember they put him in a weird white bodysuit. They really made him look like a goddamn penguin.
He is like I need to know Danny DeVito height because
5'3".
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you're guessing or knew right off the top of your head. Not even close. 4'10". I knew.
I retract my statement. Magic mind. It makes you misjudge height.
Apparently so.
Wow.
Yeah. So just such an odd looking dude. He looks like someone like he looks like an anthropomorphic bowling ball.
Yeah.
Like it's such an odd combination of features.
Yeah, he looks like
bald, glasses, fat, and 4'10".
Yeah, he looks like a sack of cotton. It's weird. Yeah.
It's so fucking
he's
weird.
great.
All right, so I got Bill Skarsgård.
Mm-hmm.
I got Willem Dafoe,
Gary Busey,
and
Danny
Danny
DeVito.
DeVito.
And I've got Steve Buscemi,
Mm-hmm.
Ron Perlman, and Mickey Rourke.
All right, so your last two.
No. He's going to be an honorable mention if you don't pick him. All right. So my next one, I got to go with Christopher Walken.
Ah, very, very good.
Yes. I mean, odd looking dude.
Mm-hmm.
Eyes, like the whole thing. Like he's like,
I mean, he's in the Willem Dafoe camp.
yeah,
for sure.
Yes. He's definitely Willem Dafoe adjacent, much like, what was it?
Delhaven is adjacent to the
Villas adjacent.
Yeah.
You know, so, and again, a fantastic actor. Like literally one of the best.
If not, like,
He's
he's
top.
up
Like
there.
he's so
Like,
good. And everything that he does, he's been great.
I mean, he's in one of the most famous and SNL sketches of all time.
Yeah.
Need More Cowbell.
And if you've ever seen him in the movie The Deer Hunter, like incredible. He's been in 1,000 movies. He's fantastic. Yeah, no doubt. Christopher Walken for me. All right. So then my last one, this is going to be tough because I've got like 4 that I could pick from. I have to think about which one looks the weirdest. Okay. I should not have even doubted myself. This is a good one. All right. I'm going to go with Napoleon Dynamite, John Heder.
I mean, they made him look weird.
Cinco.
He doesn't. Does he look weird in real life? Like,
yeah, he looks like you know how I know that he looks weird? He's not been able to shake the fact that he is Napoleon Dynamite. He is that guy all day.
Yeah.
When people see him, that's what they see. Goofy looking motherfucker, but good actor. You know,
he's great in Blades of Glory with Will Ferrell.
Fantastic.
But yeah, weird looking dude. And I think it's mostly the afro. It's not helping him at all.
No. And that he started like his most iconic role was that. Like, but here's how I know he's weird looking, because he's a good actor. Mm. It's not like all of a sudden you start seeing him in rom-com posters with his back up against fucking Emma Stone, you know, like, 2 people miscast lovers.
So what else was he in besides those 2 movies, Napoleon Dynamite? And...
Pretty much nothing, which is an indication that people were like, this dude is Napoleon Dynamite, and pretty much nothing else. That's what I'm saying.
He's got a kind of that like kind of like Bucky Beaver kind of look to him a little bit.
So, all right. So let me run down my team.
Got it.
I got Steve Buscemi, Mickey Rourke, Ron Perlman, Christopher Walken, and John Heder. Weird all day. You have Bill Skarsgård.
John Heder, by the way, was in 2 hilarious, underrated comedies. The Benchwarmers.
Oh, I love that movie.
And Mama's Boy.
Oh, also love that movie. God damn. All right. So you have Bill Skarsgård.
Yes.
Gary Busey. Willem Dafoe. And Danny DeVito.
Yeah. So I'm on for my last one.
Yep.
This is kind of a little bit of a out of nowhere pull.
Okay.
Because he's lesser known, but he's definitely a weird dude. And it's mostly because of his weird gangly skinniness, and that is DJ Qualls.
Oh, DJ Qualls! What a great pick! Fuck you!
So
DJ Qualls, I would have totally picked him. God damn it!
He's not a DJ that I know of, but he's got a great name for being called DJ Qualls.
Dude, you know what I remember? DJ Qualls is when he was at Road Trip.
Yeah, dude.
And he was like, and he was
this fucking black shit.
And the scene that scored the black chick was him dancing to Tricky by Run DMC. He's like Tricky. He's so a weird looking motherfucker, dude.
Skinny, gangly.
That's a great goddamn last pick.
Thank you.
Off. I would have totally picked him.
Yeah. By the way, Road Trip, fantastic movie.
Awesome movie.
So fucking
All
funny.
right, so with some honorable mentions, I've got a few.
All right, go first.
So my first one, Adam Driver. Kylo Ren.
Oh yeah, for sure. Big
Weird
honk.
looking dude.
Yeah. Nose not proportionate to his face at all.
Nope. No.
A
All
lot of
banged
people
up.
think very handsome. Again,
Mhm.
you know, looks are obviously,
Yep.
you know, on a case by case basis.
It's to the eye of the beholder.
I'm
as
just
they
gonna
say.
fire through a couple of the ones that I had on my
Yep.
list.
Go ahead.
Mr. Bean, Rowan Atkinson.
He's a weird looking dude. Yep.
Very odd.
Yep.
There is an actor who literally creeps me out in every single thing that he is in. He's an older actor. I think he's dead now.
Marty Feldman.
No, that's not
Oh.
who I was going to say. But
He's weird looking.
That he's like number one on all the weird looking
Yeah,
actors.
but like he's been
his
dead
eyes
forever.
are like
His-
really fucked up.
Yeah, he was in fucking Young Frankenstein. Remember?
Yeah.
He was like, his head was on the fucking. Tell me, like, I ain't got nobody.
He was he played
Igor.
Igor. Yeah,
Yes.
not Igor. Igor.
He's like, but you know, Mel Brooks actually did. So shout out,
Yeah,
actually, rest in peace to Richard Lewis. But Mel Brooks did a homage to something he did in the previous movie. So in Young Frankenstein, Marty Feldman had his head on a jar, like where there's a bunch of jars of heads, and he was like, I ain't got nobody. And every time like people were talking about the hump on his back, he was like, hump? Like he was like confused. And in Robin Hood Men in Tights, he did the same thing with Richard Lewis with his mole.
The king,
He's like, I have a mole?
Sorry. Well, there's neither of the people who I was going to talk about, but thank you for interrupting me.
Fine. Whatever.
Vincent Chevalier or Schiavelli, excuse me.
Okay.
Vincent Schiavelli. He was he played the ghost in the movie The Ghost. He was like in the subway.
Oh yeah.
Like,
dude, yeah.
Like screaming and like that.
The dude with the like, weird hair.
Yeah,
like,
he is a weird looking fucking
on the train
dude.
or something. The subway.
Yeah.
All right, so
he was also in Tomorrow Never Dies.
I've got
he was a villain in Tomorrow Never Dies.
Another weird dude, Benicio del Toro, looks weird.
Oh yeah,
he's a weird looking dude, like very like almost like a Lemon's like
very
face.
odd,
very
odd facial features.
Yep.
There are some that are just like
what's his name?
Only known for like one thing.
William H. Macy, also kind of weird looking.
Yeah, I mean. He looks like a fucking drunk. Like, you know.
He also looks like but I again, Fargo. I always remember from Fargo.
There's Adrian Brody. A lot of people think looks weird.
Danny Trejo.
Danny Trejo definitely looks weird.
So
the one I want to mention though, just because it's an off the wall one, and just worth the honorable mention is Michael Berryman. Who was who was the bad guy in Weird Science?
Yeah,
the biker gang.
Yes, you can't even beautiful woman without your jeans.
Without wearing your jeans.
Yeah, he's like it's like
he was also in a couple of Van Halen.
Van
Halen.
He was in Hills Have Eyes. He was like in all kinds of weird shit.
Music video. Motley Crue and Poison. Like he was in like a lot of 80s like rock videos. Dude. Like Smoking in the Boys Room and stuff like that.
He was in I believe he was in One Who Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest too.
He was in The Hills Have Eyes too.
Yes. I just said that like 2 seconds ago. You goddamn not listening motherfucker. All right.
I wasn't listening.
So I have two that are specific to the 90s and the 80s that you will appreciate and you have to look up.
Okay.
So the first one is Robert Zadar. So it's Robert Z''DAR. Look him up.
Oh, okay, yeah, got him.
And that guy is from Tango and Cash.
Oh yeah, okay.
Remember that dude, the fucking big ass chin dude? Yeah. Weird, again, kind of like Mickey Rourke-ish. And the other guy, Richard Kiel.
I knew you were gonna go.
K-I-E-L, who is the dude from Happy Gilmore, where he had the shirt on that said, "Guns don't kill people. I kill people."
Wasn't he Jaws too from Bond?
He was Jaws from Bond as well.
Moonraker.
Yes.
Vern Troyer was on my list.
Oh, Vern Troyer is a weird looking dude. Yeah. He's a weird looking character. Yeah.
But that feels like cheating just because he's like a dwarf. You know what I mean? Like that's like, seems like low hanging fruit.
Legitimately.
calling him an actor is a stretch, but Andre the Giant.
Hey,
he was in a couple
do
of
not
movies.
disparage fucking his work in The Princess Bride. That was strong, dude. Come on.
And that's pretty much the end of my list. I think.
No, I think we got them all. I think we did them all.
I mean, there's a bunch of fucking old, weird-looking actors that nobody would ever have ever heard of.
Yeah, like, but I think that what we were striving for was like people that just look naturally weird, not like cosmetically like altered weird.
Right.
You know?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So
be weird, folks.
No.
Drink your Magic Mind. It will deform you to weirdity, and you get hired for acting.
Yeah.
gigs.
Do you want to have 3 tits like the chick in fucking Total Recall? Drink some Magic Mind, and you'll get. All right. Good night, everybody.